guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Linda, mom of two, and I talk about all things baby and motherhood. If that's something you're interested in, please subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of using a plastic bottle and the pros and cons of using a glass bottle. So let's get straight into it. So the pros of a plastic one is easier to get. It's easily accessible. Like you can go into any supermarket and you're able to find a plastic bottle. Number two, they're very cheap. The third one is you can't break this. No matter how many times you drop it, baby throws it, it's unbreakable. Another thing is it's lightweight. It's very, very light, easy for baby to carry, easy for baby to hold, and easy for mom to carry when you're trying to juggle everything else. You could just quickly pick it up. It's easier. Now, the cons of using a plastic bottle. Now, one of the cons of using a plastic bottle is they contain harmful chemicals in them. Even though baby bottles are now all BPA free, however, there are still some chemicals present in them. One of the chemicals still present in baby bottles is known as polypropylene. Now, this can alter your baby's brain chemistry over time if they're exposed to that chemical. Another chemical that it has is polycarbonate. Now that's still present in baby bottles. The next one is it's harder to clean. Now after using it a lot of over time, I noticed that my plastic ones, they became like dingy inside. Like it changes color, it gets discolored, it's harder to clean. If there is like a crack in them or like a crack in them, bacteria can like hide in those cracks, and over time that bacteria could leak into your baby's milk, so it is harder to keep clean. Another con is that it can't withstand high temperatures, so you can't really sterilize it to the fullest because it can't withstand like boiling temperatures, so it's harder to keep sterilized. And lastly, you also have to keep, even though it's cheap, you have to keep replacing them, because it is advised that plastic bottles are replaced every 4 to 6 weeks, so you have to keep buying new ones and keep replacing it. So in time it does sort of occur costs. So that's one of the other cons. Now with glass bottles, now before doing like some research or even a little while ago, I was very against glass bottles. I was like, it's too expensive, it's too heavy, and glass is gonna break all the time. Why would I want to give my baby a glass bottle? Like I did all of that. But towards the end of last year, I did a little bit more research and I totally changed my mind, and I decided to go for the glass bottles. Now, one of the pros of the glass bottles is one, there's no chemicals. There's no chemicals in them whatsoever. Two, it can withstand high temperatures, so it can withstand boiling temperatures, so you're properly able to sterilize them. There is nowhere for bacteria to hide. It doesn't get a crack, and if it does crack, throw it away. If there is a crack in your glass bottle, throw it away. Same way if there was a crack in your mug or one of your glass plates or a bowl, you would throw it away. Same way, if there's a crack in it, throw it away. But other than that, there's nowhere for bacteria to hide. You don't need to replace it as much as you do the plastic ones. You don't actually need to replace it at all unless it breaks or it cracks. There is no need to replace it, so you can finish with it, wash it, and keep it for future babies. Now the cons of it is it is very hard to find in like supermarkets. Like you can't just walk into the supermarket or the shops and find the glass bottles. They're more harder to find or to buy. The next one is it's quite expensive. Now for these ones, the small ones, I think I got this one for $8.49 per bottle, and the 9-ounce ones, these ones, I got for $9.49. So cost wise, it's more expensive, but because you don't have to keep changing it every 4 to 6 months, every 4 to 6 months you can afford to spend that money. Next con is it's very heavy and it's harder for baby to hold on. When you have a few of these clunking in your bag, it does get a bit heavy. Next con is it is breakable. So if you drop it hard enough on a hard enough surface, it can shatter into pieces. However, it is made from tempered glass, so the glass is quite sturdy. Now I've been using these since January. Since January I've been using them, and so far I've not broken one. The glass is very durable, and that was one of the things that was putting me off before I tried it. I was like, oh, it's a glass. Why would you give a glass to a baby? But I didn't realize how strong the glass really is. And it does break, but you've got to give it a lot of force for it to break. So that's one of the other cons. All in all, I would say if you can afford it, switch over to glass bottles, because I really changed my mind. But at the end of the day, however you choose to feed your baby is up to you. If you can afford it, I would say switch over to glass bottles. Doesn't matter what brand, what make, I would say switch over to glass bottles. If you're still happy to change your bottles frequently and can't afford it, and you're happy to keep your plastic bottles, again, your choice. Do what's best for yourself and your baby. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.